Hi, welcome to Black Hat News. My name's Landon, and this is December Teacher of the Month, Miss Cisneros. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
That's great. I'm doing fine. So we're just going to go and get into some questions. What made you go into education, specifically high school education?
In high school, I always knew that I was going to be some sort of teacher, and I just enjoyed it. And plus, English was something that I was always good at, so I was like, I'm just going to make this work for me. And then I decided, I taught fourth grade here at Mahale years and years ago, and it was fine, and I liked it, but I just wanted to be able to engage and have conversations with people because that's what I like to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. So after deciding to, be a teacher, what college did you want to go to originally? Did you make it to that college, or did you end up changing?
I don't think I was never one that really cared about having like a specific college under my name. I just, no, I don't think I had a particular college in mind. I just went where they would teach me and I would be able to do well. So I went to A&M for, I was driving and I was working full time. And I was there for about a week and I was like, I don't want to drive 90 miles. So I left that and I went to a school that was closer that would do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. That's really interesting. So what would you say is your measure of success for teachers?
I think it's different for every teacher because every teacher has different priorities. For me, I want my classroom to be welcoming and fun. I am the chill teacher, but it doesn't mean I don't care. So I think if you care, then if you care enough about the students, not just their grades, but them as people, then you'll be more successful because it's easier to reach them if they feel like you care about them.
That's wonderful. So what about for your students? You have your expectations for like other teachers and like how you guide your class, but what do you expect out of your students? What do you expect for them to gain or maybe learn from your class?
I want everybody to be a good human, first and foremost, but I really
Leave
hope
a better person.
Yeah, leave a better person. I said at the beginning of the year, and I don't know if they remember, but in case they don't, I'm going to say it again. You should always leave a place better or the same as when you found it. Mm-hmm. So that includes yourself. So if you come into my classroom, you should leave better than when you came in. And so just be smarter, better. I don't care about yourself more, care about your grades more because they do matter eventually. So I just always strive to do a little bit better, to bring a little bit more.
How do you create an inclusive and more engaging environment for your students?
I don't know that I do it with intention. I just like people, so I want everybody to feel like they're welcome because they are. So I think that's sort of the point, is I create a welcoming environment because you are welcome. Everybody's welcome, regardless of how they're feeling that day or where they're from or their background or who they are, how they identify. We're happy. We're good in my class.
Good energies.
Mm-hmm. Vibes.
And I kind of already glossed over this before, but I want to touch up on it again. What do you hope students will gain from your class?
I hope they'll, first and foremost, learn to back up your opinion with sources, valid sources, because that is something that's so important right now. But it always, it's very important to not just have an opinion, but be able to validate your opinion with research, with sources. And I don't think it's just English-based, though. I feel like that's anywhere. But I hope that they learn that they are capable, that they can do hard things and have success in school, even if they don't necessarily like it. And I just hopefully be better.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my best.
So, how would you get to know your students and their individual strengths? Because you talk about, keeping it inclusive. Do you get to know them on a more personal level?
I feel like I do. I think just listening to them and being interested, because I genuinely am interested, and I don't know if I'm just nosy, but I am interested in their stories and their backgrounds and where they're from and who your family is and how you think and how you feel. I like people that are different than me, so I think it's fun to talk about those things and engage in those things, because if we can take a lesson, about Romeo and Juliet, and we can translate it into something that's going on with our lives, it's going to stick better. So I think it's important to know them because you can connect. Having those connections. Yeah. Right. You can connect your life with the literature, and it makes it easier to teach, and it also makes it more fun, more engaging.
That's great. How do you feel when you see a student of yours graduate, knowing that you've supported them throughout their high school career?
I haven't been able to see any of my students graduate yet.
Oh.
My fourth grade group, because I took 7 years off to be home with my
Mm.
kids. And so my fourth grade group graduated when I was at home, and it had been so long that it's not like I was invited. And then my first group of high schoolers will graduate this year, so I won't know yet.
Oh, well,
But
that'll be interesting to see.
yeah, if they invite me, you have to invite me. Just want to show up.
All right. Well, thank you for your interview. I actually really liked your responses to some of this stuff. I hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
That's it for the Black Cat News. We'll see you all later.